Hello everybody, my name is Karen and I'm here to lead you through part 2 of our Fundamentals Pilates mat workout. So if you have a mat or a space to lay down on your back that's comfortable for you, go ahead and lay down on your back and let's get started. Starting with imprinting, take a deep breath in, exhale, blow all your air out, feeling your back press firmly into the mat from head to tailbone. And again, big deep breath in. Exhale, sink heavy into the mat. 2 more breaths, big breath in, fill up those lungs. And exhale, sink into the mat, pressing each vertebrae in. And 1 more big breath in. And exhale all of the air out. Moving on to breathing. Big breath in, filling up the back and sides of your lungs. And exhale, funnel everything into the center line of your body, making yourself less wide. Big breath in. Exhale, funnel into the center line of the body. 1 more big breath in. And blow it all out, skinnying up that waist. Next is iso abs. Go ahead and make that triangle we learned about with your hands yesterday. Make it and place that on your lower abdominals, thumbs near your belly button, fingertips falling toward your pubic bone, and heel of the hands out toward your hips. Make sure that triangle is level and isn't tilted one way or another. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink that triangle toward the floor and try to let it slide toward your ribs. And big breath in. Exhale, sliding that triangle down toward the floor and toward the ribs. 1 more big breath in. And exhale all of your air through your nose, using those abdominals to pull that triangle toward the floor. Next is clockwork. If you'd like to leave that triangle there, you can, or you can put your arms down by your side. Imagine that there is a marble placed in the middle of your pelvis. Exhale as you roll the marble toward your heart. And inhale and roll the marble away from your heart between your legs. Exhale, roll it toward your heart. Inhale, roll it away from the heart. 1 more this time. Try using only your abs to roll that marble to the heart. Try not to use your glutes. And inhale, roll away from your heart. Rib cage arms. Find again that neutral pelvis position where that triangle is level on your pelvis. Arms reach up toward the ceiling. Inhale, reach the arms long, plugging the shoulders into the floor. Exhale, reach overhead, keeping the rib cage plugged into the floor. Reach longer, reach longer, reach longer. Inhale, back up to the ceiling. And again, exhale, reach behind you, reaching for that wall behind your head. And inhale, back up to the ceiling. 1 more time, anchor those ribs into the mat as you reach the arms overhead on the exhale. And inhale all the way back up to the ceiling. Go ahead and lower those arms down to the floor. Time for knee folds, keeping the pelvis nice and still. Use those abdominals to crank your right knee up toward your chest, keeping those hips still. And exhale and lower the foot back down. Alternating legs, bring the left knee into your chest. And lower it back down. Right knee comes up, using those abdominals. And lower it back down. Left knee comes up. And lower it back down. 1 more each side. Right knee in toward your chest. And lower it back down. And left knee into your chest. And lower it back down. Head nods. Keeping your head looking straight up toward the ceiling. Go ahead and keep your head resting on the floor for the whole thing. Lengthen through the back of the neck so the chin will drop toward the chest. And then reach your chin up toward the ceiling. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And reach the chin up toward the ceiling. 1 more time. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And reach the chin up toward the ceiling. Neck curls. Lengthen through the back of the neck first, and then fold in half at your rib cage. And lower back down, lengthening the spine long. Again, lengthen the back of the neck, Fold in half at your rib cage. You can reach those arms beside your body if you like, and lengthen the spine to lower it back down. One more time, lengthen through the back of the neck. Reach, fold in half at the rib cage, and lower back down, one piece at a time. Next, we're going to do flight. So roll over onto your belly. Arms reached by your side toward your feet. And shoulders, remember, are not collapsing into the floor. Abdominals are lifting up off the floor. Slide your shoulder blades into your back pocket and hover your head up off the mat and lower back down. Inhale as you slide your shoulder blades into your back pocket and hover off the mat, pulling those abdominals in and up. Exhale and lower down. One more inhale, lift nice and long, lengthen through the spine, head to feet, and lower all the way back down. Go ahead and press up onto your hands and knees and flip over onto your bottom. We are moving on to seated tracking. Sitting up nice and tall. Make sure that the center of your foot is lined up with the center of your knee, the center of your thigh, and all the way up into the center of the hip. Keeping nice and tall. Reach through those heels first to flex those feet, and then reach through the ball of the feet, and finally lengthen out the toes, then pull the toes back and flex the feet. Watch to make sure the center of your foot stays lined up with the center of the knee and the upper leg. One more time. Press through the balls of the feet and lengthen long. Then pull those toes back and reach through the heels. Next, knee spreads. Lay back down onto your back. Start with the knees and feet together. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Arms can be down by your side. We can also call these butterflies. So open the knees out nice and wide. Keep the abdominals pulling in. Really pull them in and use the inner thighs to pull the legs back together. Again, open out to the sides. And again, focus on the abdominals doing the initiating part of the work. One more time. Open the knees wide to the side. And exhale, pull the knees together. Knee sways. Reach the knees over to your right. Keeping your left shoulder pressed firmly into the floor, then use those abdominals to pull your knees back up toward the ceiling, alternating sides. Reach your knees over to the left. Right shoulder stays on the floor. Use those abdominals to pull the knees back up to the middle and over to the right again. Reach long through that top leg, like you're going to reach that knee out toward the corner, and then the abdominals pull you back to center, and again to the left. Reach nice and long through that top leg. And abdominals pull you back into center. One more each side. Reach nice and long over to the side. And pull your abdominals in to come back up. One more to the left. And come back to center. Next we have goalpost arms. So flip back over onto your tummy. And remember, make those goalpost arms with the arms straight out from the shoulder, bent at a 90-degree angle at the elbow. Keep the shoulder blades sliding into the back pocket, abdominals lifting up off the mat. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Lift your hands to hover up off the floor as far as you can, and then lower back down. And again, lift those hands up to hover up off the floor, and lower back down. One more time, hands lift. And lower back down. Flip back over onto your back for leg slides. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor, open about hip width apart. Press that right foot into the floor to slide it out long and reach your heel like you're going to touch the wall out there in front of you, and then slide the foot back in. And again, press it to slide it out, reach as long as you can. See how long you can lengthen the front side of that leg. And slide it back in. One more time on this side. Press that heel into the mat and slide it out long, reach. And slide it back in. Now do the left leg. Press the heel into the floor to slide out nice and long. Reach longer, longer, longer. And slide it back in. And again, press it into the floor as you slide out nice and long. Reach through that heel and slide the foot back in. One more time. Press that heel into the mat. Reach nice and long and slide it back in. Next, we're going to launch into our introductory series with building blocks. So, if you would like, you can leave your head and shoulders on the floor. You can also leave your feet on the floor if you'd like, or you can do with me and pull your knees in towards your chest and lift your head and shoulders long off the floor. Arms are going to hover up off the floor and begin to pump for 100. Big breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, and blow it all out. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. Inhale, and exhale. Big breath in, exhale, blowing all the air out. 5 more breaths. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, see if you can curl up a little bit more. And exhale, reach those arms nice and long. Big breath in, fill up the lungs. And blow it all out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. And blow it all out. And lower the head down. Hug those knees into the chest and rock side to side. Next, seated roll back. Sit all the way up. Sit up nice and tall and hold behind with your thighs. Exhale and tilt your pelvis backward like it's a bowl and you're spilling the water out the backside and round into a capital C curve. Then round forward and sit up nice and tall. And tilt that pelvis backward. Complete the curve with the upper spine, lengthening through the spine. Round forward and roll back up. And tilt that pelvis backward. Lengthen through that spine and round forward. Roll back up. We have 3 more. Round forward and roll back up. 2 more. Exhale as you tilt backward, pulling those abs in and up. Round forward. Roll back up. 1 more time. Exhale. And round forward. And roll back up. This time roll all the way down. You can walk your hands down your thighs to lay down for 1 leg circle, starting with the legs bent. Left leg is bent with the foot flat on the floor. Right leg is bent with the knee straight over the hip. Arms, foot, upper body, head, everything's anchored. Everything that's touching the mat is anchored into the mat to help keep you nice and still. We're working on the stability of the body while challenging it with the movement of the leg. Take the leg across the body, down, out to the side, and up. Across, down, out, and up. Now, as you go out, you want to make sure you don't go outside the frame of the mat. Across, down, around, and up. 2 more across, down, around, and up. Last one, across, down, around, and up. And reverse, out, down, across, and up. Out, down, across, and up. Out, down, across, and up. Keep that body nice and still. And last one. And let's go ahead and switch legs. So lower the right leg, lift the left leg up, take it across, down, around, and up. 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 1 more across, really anchor into the mat. Reverse, out, down, across, and up. Out, down, across, and up. You can draw a circle on the ceiling with your kneecap. Out, across, and up. Last one. And lower that leg down. For rolling like a ball, we're going to do teeter-totter today. So grab behind the inner thighs, look down your shirt at your belly, and see if you can see what's on your shirt here. Do you have something on there, or is it just a plain color? And rock for 1, 2, 3, 3 more, 2, 1, and sit all the way up for our ab series. Single leg stretch. Hug the right knee into your chest, left leg reaches out long. I'm going to scoot back on my mat so that I can actually press my legs into the mat like we did with our leg slides. So pressing into the mat to activate those glutes. And switch. Legs slide against each other. So we're hugging the center line of the body. And switch. And switch. Really get into that capital C curve with the upper back. And switch. 2 more each side. Switch. And switch. See if you can lengthen your spine in that curve. And last one, switch. Double leg stretch. Hug both knees in. Reach the arms and legs nice and long. And circle around and hug back in. Reach, nice and long, circle around and hug back in. 1 Reach nice and long. Circle around and hug back in. We have 3 more. And in. Let's add some breathing. Inhale as you reach long. Exhale as you hug back in. And last one. Reach nice and long on the inhale. Exhale and come back in. Sit all the way up. Spine stretch forward. If you'd like to do this one with your back seated against a wall, go find a wall now. Otherwise, sitting up nice and tall with the head stacked right on top of the spine, and we're nice and vertical. We're going to keep our knees bent today. Feet flexed. Arms reach forward like they're on a countertop. Exhale as you peel your spine off your imaginary or real wall and reach forward, folding over your rib cage. And then inhale, stack back up, growing that spine tall. And exhale as you round forward. Inhale, see how tall you can grow. Keep that tallness as you round forward, peeling your spine off the wall. Inhale as you stack back up. We have 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, grow taller. 1 more. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, stack back up tall. Saw. Arms start out to the side, everything else stays the same. If you were against a wall, come back to your mat because it's going to be hard to twist around that wall. Twist to one side, reach toward your pinky toe and reach deeper for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, rotate to the other side and reach. 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 Inhale up and back to the first side. Exhale, reach deeper. Reach deeper. How far apart can your arms get? Inhale, roll up and over to the other side. Lengthen long. Reach. Reach. Inhale, roll up. 1 more each side. Anchor the opposite hip into the mat. And inhale, roll up over to the other side. Exhale and reach. Reach deeper. Reach deeper. Inhale, roll up and come back up. Bring the arms and legs together. If you want, you can bend your knees and walk down, roll all the way down, and roll over onto your side for side kick series. You want to line your back up with the back edge of the mat. Feet go forward to the front edge of the mat. Bottom arm can be long with your head resting on your arm, or you can work toward going ahead and getting that head up onto your hand. You can do a fist or a flat hand with the top hand here. Starting with front and back, make sure that your hips are nice and stacked, so reach long through that top leg and lift it about hip height. Take it to the front, kick, kick, and back, kick, kick. Front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. 1 more, nice and long with that leg. And up and down, top leg over bottom leg, and turn your leg out like a dancer. Kick that leg up to the ceiling, reach it long to lower down. Keep those hips nice and stacked as you kick up. Reach long to lower down. 3 more, lift up. Reach even longer to lower down. See how long you can make your leg and your waist. And 1 more, kick it up. Reach long to lower down. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Kick the leg up, jazz hand in front, bend the leg, and grab behind the ankle. Now if that's too hard for you, you can always not hold on to the leg. Take the bottom leg back to the back edge of the mat and make sure your hips are nice and stacked. Lift the bottom leg, reach it long, stretching the spine and lower down. Lift, reach for the wall over there and lower down. Lift, reach and lower. 2 more, lift, grow longer and lower. 1 more, are your abs still working or did you forget about them? Circle to the front. Up, back, down, front. Up, back, down, front. Up, back, down. 2 more. How long can you make that leg for this last one? And reverse up, front, down and back. Up, front, down and back. 3 more. Are you lengthening that leg? Lengthening your spine, hips still stacked. And go ahead and take the top leg, place it over the bottom leg, roll onto your belly. Hands stack underneath your forehead. Abdominals are scooping up off the mat. And exhale as you lift the abdominals in and up. Inhale, try to keep them there. Exhale, scoop even deeper. Inhale and keep them there. Moving on to the other side, if you want, you can just roll over. I'm going to flip around so my back's not to you. Make sure you're lined up with the back edge of your mat. Head on the upper arm or on your hand, top hand, either fist or flat, and legs to the front edge of the mat. Starting with front and back, lift the leg hip height and then reach it long to stack those hips. Take the leg kick, kick to the front, sweep it long, kick, kick to the back. And front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. Two more, front, front, back, back. Last one, front, front, back, back. Up and down. So take the leg over the top leg and turn it out like a dancer. Keep those hips stacked as you lift up. Reach long to lower down. Make your leg even longer as you lift, even longer as you go down. Kick it up to the ceiling. Paintbrush the ceiling and the wall with your toenails. Two more. Reach longer. And last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Take the leg up. Just hand, bend the leg, grab the ankle, or if you can't grab the ankle, don't bother with it. And then reach the arm of the leg out, even with the back edge of the mat. Make sure your hips are stacked, so try not to collapse in like this. Really press that knee away from you. And lift the leg, bottom leg up, reach it longer and lower down. Lift, reach, and lower. Lift, stretch your spine, and lower. Lift, reach, and lower. One more, lift, reach, and lower, and circle front. Up, back, down, front. Up, back, down. We have three more. See how long you can make your leg. Keep pushing that knee away from you. And reverse. Make sure you're keeping your abdominals active. Don't let them get weak or tired or lazy. We have two more circles. And last one. One more exercise and then we're done. Take the leg, plant your foot behind your bottom leg and sit all the way up. Grab behind your thighs and extend one leg for the one leg teaser. Keep the inner thighs pressing together and tilt the pelvis backward and then come back up and roll back like our cedar rollbacks and come back up. It's basically cedar rollback just with one leg extended. Last one and come back up and switch legs and roll back and come back up and roll back. And come back up. One more, see how long you can make that spine. And come back up. And we are done. Hope you will be able to join me again tomorrow. Thank you.